So that's the second step, right, sir?
Yeah. This is the B of it, yes. This is this section. AI equal I, A equal I. I'm multiplying A by I. So AI is 2, negative 5, 1, 3 times 1, 0, 0, 1. So 2 times 1 plus negative 5 times 0. 2 times 0 plus negative 5 times 1. 1 plus 3 times 0. 1 times 0 plus 3 times 0. We know anything with 0 will end up being 0. So 1 times 2 is 2 plus the 0. 2 times 0, we know that's 0. And 5 times 1 is negative 5. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 0, 0. 1 times 0 is 0. Plus 3 times 1 is 3. So you'll end up with 2, negative 3, 5. I'm sorry, 2 negative 5, 1, 3, which is the exact thing that we began with. And that is important because when we deal with the solving of simultaneous equations, we need that property to work. We need that property. We need the first property being that the inverse times the matrix gives you the identity 1, 0, 0, 1. And the second property we need is that if I multiply A times the identity, that I get back A. Those are two of the most important sections that we need when we're going to start this section on simultaneous equations. Questions, guys?
All right. Well, I got a question.
Sure.
Which part of multiple then come in? So how you say 2 times the 1?
2 times the 1, because remember it's row by column. So 2 goes to the 1, 5 goes to the 0.
2 goes to the 1. 2 goes, all right, the first 2 on the left hand side goes to the 1 on the right hand side below, right?
Yes, yes.
All right, then after that, it's plus the 5.
Being multiplied by column. So it's row by column. So first element with the first at the top, the second element will go with the one at the bottom. It's like a crisscross situation there.
Sir. Sir.
Yes?
Sir, so literally here that what you are showing that finding the inverse, it will give you back the same numbers at the top, the given numbers?
Yeah, like I said, it's the two properties. One, where the inverse times the matrix will always give me the identity. It's 1, 0, 0, 1. That's the first property. So any matrix times its inverse will always give you this matrix right here, this identity matrix. Very important.
Okay.
And the second property is if I take a matrix and I use this identity, it doesn't, the answer will still be the first one because this will not change that. Okay. Two very important.
Sir, so what you're saying, it won't change the identity of the matrix?
The identity, remember when we started this year? Remember when we started this year? We were looking and we said, let me go back to my word. We said, you are looking at identity and inverse in regular numbers. I don't know how many of you recall that, where we said, 2 plus a negative 2 equals 0, remember? Because we said the number plus its inverse gives us the identity. Remember that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? Well, now, instead of being a single number, now we're using a matrix. And we say that a matrix times its inverse gives us the identity. And that's the property that we need for this section. Okay?
So, sir, so if the identity doesn't give us the inverse, it means it's wrong, right?
That's right. So that
Because it always have to give
right.
us the inverse, so we have the identity correct.
Yes. So
and the identity go back to the first step that we showing as given, right?
yes. So in other words, if you multiply these two in matrices and you do not get 1, 0, 0, 1, that means you're wrong. Something here is wrong.
So always when you find the identity, you always have to give it a 1001, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I understand.
All right. Now let's look at what is our purpose today. Our purpose today is simple. All we want to do is change a simultaneous equation into its metric form. That's all we want to do. Because let's say I tell you, given 5x plus 2y equals 10, and then I tell you 2x plus 3y equals 7. Let's see, right? Everybody with me? So that's this is the question. All I want you to do today is to transform this into its metric form, meaning
That would be
rewrite in matrix.
So I put sir AX equal
AX equals B, yes.
B.
Right. So all my numbers, see my numbers, will come in the first bracket. So 5, 2, 2, 3. That will
And
be
then from the side I put YX.
the next one, yes, will be next one, yes, will be
YX.
XY. And then my third one is gonna be only these numbers that are on the other side of the equation. So
10 and 7.
7. That's all I want you to be able to do today, for today.
Okay.
The next
Right?
first steps.
That's the first step, yes. That's the first step.
Okay, sir.